Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. We knew Brian Craig would be coming back to General Hospital for a special episode in August, and now, it seems, his return is finally here. But it isn't necessarily a cause for celebration. Christina's coding and her, Molly and TJ's baby is gone after that deadly fight with Ava. Sonny's been pushed closer and closer to the brink, thanks to Ava's machinations and her stripping him of his bipolar medication. At the end of today's episode, Sonny went up to the hospital roof, flashing back to everyone turning on him. Dante, Joss, Anna, Molly. They've all let him have it lately. Sonny's on the ledge, literally and figuratively. But don't count him out just yet. Tomorrow's preview has Sonny talking to someone he accuses of being just my imagination. And that, we're sure, is Morgan. Whether Morgan's just a hallucination or a ghost, we can't tell quite yet. But his return as Sonny's about to end it all would be a beautiful full-circle moment. For one thing, Brian Craig confirmed with Soap Opera Digest that all his scenes were with Maurice Benard. That, in fact, was a big draw in getting him to return to General Hospital. The folks from the show who reached out to him were like, all your stuff would be with Mo, he explained. And basically, I was like, say less. Yeah, I'm down. If the entirety of Craig's return is spent with his General Hospital dad, then a heartfelt ledge-side talk between father and son, both of whom have battled bipolar depression, would make perfect sense. The stuff we filmed went great, Craig shared enthusiastically with Sod. It was really powerful, and we were both really in it. And Benard was really happy with it. Years ago, Sonny stopped Morgan from taking his own life and jumping off the ledge. Now, we have a feeling he's about to return the favor. So brace yourself for a powerful emotional return, and one that will end with Sonny stepping back from that ledge and hopefully reclaiming his heart, his mind, and his life. On today's General Hospital, Laura shows up at Kevin's office with a cupcake and a lit candle. You didn't think I forgot, did you? Kevin finishes the cupcake and thanks Laura for it. But she didn't have to. It's his birthday, of course she did. She had a whole evening planned for him, but got stuck in a city council meeting. Kevin tells her he was asked to do a last-minute patient evaluation, who should be calling any minute. He opens his present and finds tickets for a night out on Broadway in New York in the fall. He loves the gift, but the real one is us. Having you as my partner, raising ace. He gets the call and Laura leave, saying she'll see him at home. She's got a few more surprises. Kevin answers the phone. In the hospital, Alexis calls in the doctors as Christina codes. They rush her off to the OR. Outside the room, Molly asks what happened, but Alexis doesn't know. Sam shows up just then to ask Dante what happened. A nurse comes out and Alexis demands to know what happened. Christina is bleeding internally and going to surgery. Everyone assures Alexis Christina is strong and stubborn and she'll be ok. Molly wanders off, followed by TJ, who reassures her that Christina's in good hands. We just lost our baby. I will not lose Christina too. Sam asks where Sonny is, but no one knows. They decide to go call Blaze, while TJ talks to Jordan, tearfully mourning the loss of his baby. Jordan comforts him and tells him his baby would have been pure magic. The nurse comes to update them and says they may not have a choice but to do a hysterectomy. Mike Rogers celebrates win in Michigan Republican Senate primary. Faces Alyssa Slotkin in November. What if Christina carrying our child caused Christina to lose the ability to carry her own? Molly asks in horror. Jason, meanwhile, arrives at Carly's and notices something is wrong. She tells him Sonny didn't show up to see Donna today. She says Donna deserves more stability and goes off on Sonny for not being there. She apologizes for unloading on Jason. She's still in shock about the disappearing evidence against her. Jason says they'll figure it out and they're free. Just then, Dante calls and fills him in on Christina, and Jason tells a shocked Carly, "Is she okay? What about the baby?" Carly's aghast to learn the baby didn't make it and Jason rushes off to the hospital. Dan's worried about Sonny. Jason shows up at the hospital and asks Dante how Christina is and how it happened. Ava's under arrest, Dante says, but Sonny disappeared after Molly laid into him. They're worried Sonny might go after Ava. Dante asks Jason to go look for him. Rick gets a call from Jason while getting his suit tailored. He hasn't heard from Sonny, but he had a guy taking pictures, so he's got the whole thing on camera. Jason asks if he can track Sonny down and wants the photos. Jason, Sonny made it very clear you're no longer inside the circle of trust. Jason tells him he's protecting Sonny and his family as best he can. Good enough for me, Rick says and agrees to help. Dante goes back to Sam and asks how she is. Not Oak. She's angry, devastated, hurt, and is sure that Ava is lying about hurting Christina. Ava is a human wrecking ball and she needs to be stopped. Sam lost a niece because of her and her little sisters are broken. Dante assures her they'll put it all back together again. Somehow. TJ asks Molly if she wants anything. Just a time machine to keep Christina safe. He wants to pick out a name. For our little girl. They can't lay her to rest without a name for her. They all stand up as a doctor arrives. They've gotten Christina stabilized and avoided the hysterectomy for now. They can visit one at a time. He leaves and they all hug. She's going to be Oak. Scotty shows up at the police station for Ava and Anna, fills him in on why his client is at the station. He asks what Christina's fall has to do with Ava, and they tell him it was from Ava's room, but she says it was a horrible accident. Well, there you go. Scott shrugs at the cops. Ava tries defending herself and Scott tells her to be quiet. They go into the interrogation room to talk, and Scotty wants to make sure she didn't actually lay a hand on Christina. A pregnant woman? No, Oak, he can work with that. Outside, Anna calls to check on Christina and learns the baby died. Choked up, she fills Chase in. We can't let that distract us, she says. Chase says nothing so far from Ava's room, but they don't buy her story about Christina tripping over a shoe. Anna and Chase come in and Scotty tells them to let Ava go. The window was faulty. The two cops inform her that they found Kate's luggage in her closet. Care to explain? Anna demands. Anna says she told Kate's was thrown out of the hotel, but she said he could leave his luggage in her room. She didn't see the relevance of telling them, and there's about to be a hearing, and didn't think it would look good. Scott says the luggage is pointless. Let Ava go or he'll find a judge. Anna doesn't blink, so he goes to find a judge. As he's leaving, Jason walks in. He pulls Anna aside and tells her about Brick's surveillance. He hands her his phone with the photos. Oh, Anna grimaces. Why did you bring these to me? Jason trusts her to do the right thing with them.